Hello everyone and welcome back to Something for Every Nerd. Today on the channel we have Disc 2 of Muppet Treasure Island. Let's fire it up.
As captain, I'd like to officially welcome you aboard the Hispaniola. I've heard some really great things about you from the Squire. I sense that you have what it takes to be a sailor, but you have much to learn about the sea.
Agreed.
As such, I have arranged a series of lessons for you that are sure to help you become a full-fledged sailor.
Thank you. Is that it?
So, Hawkins, as part of your training, you must do the following.
Yeah.
Help Mr. Silver in the galley.
Got it.
Load the jolly boat. Fire the cannon. Weigh the anchor.
Yep.
And build your own ship model. After you've finished all your lessons, come see me at the helm, and I'll show you how to steer the Hispaniola to Treasure Island.
All right. So,
Aye, aye, Captain. Wait a second. What's that smell?
It smells like it's coming from below.
Oh, it smells like... I think it's Roquefort. Oh, this requires further examination.
Hey, Rizzo, save some for me.
So anyways, last time we were here, we were playing Disc 1, which involved the start of the game. Getting the map from Billy Bones, learning of Treasure Island from Billy Bones, getting the map, finding some stones that will undoubtedly unlock the treasure entrance. We escaped the Benbow Inn from a dastardly crew of pirates, got a suit, played some tunes, got a ship, and here we are. So yeah, let's go ahead and...
Go ahead, mate. Climb on up.
Yeah. But be careful. We wouldn't want you to fall. It's a long way down.
Yeah, a very long way.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna go to the galley first.
Hey, Gonzo, that's the guy Billy Bones warned us about. He's got one leg.
So what? So do I.
Yeah, but you got another one next to it.
You must be Hawkins.
I am.
Long John Silver's my name. I'm making an apple dumpling and could use your help. Fill in the pot with apples. You're a fine sort helping old Long John feed his crew. Give the dinner bell a ring when you're done.
Alright, let's do this. Now this is one of the more infuriating minigames because, its internal clock is off because this is an older game and this is a newer PC.
Oh, this one has a worm in it. Bonus! And a whole one to boot.
So he's gonna be eating apples a little bit faster than he should be. See?
Oh, this one has a worm in it. Bonus! And a whole one to boot.
So I'm going to be trying to skip as much as possible of him trying to eat them, so we can just get these apples in there quickly.
Ooh, oh,
There we
I
go.
can't eat another apple. You win.
Last time I
Hawkins.
tried to record this, it was very infuriating.
Fine sort, Hawkins. Smart as paint, I can see. Let me go tell the crew the pie's on its way. See you in a bit.
Alright, so...
Oh!
And that's where we're gonna be sleeping at night.
A parrot on a shoulder? Now I've seen everything. I'm going back to my perch.
Yeah.
Excellent job, Hawkins. You did a fine job helping Mr. Silver. You're cooking now.
Alright, let's load the jolly boat since it's right here.
Hawkins! Use my nose to help lift the crates into the jolly boat. Just move the crates into position.
Alright.
I think I'm gonna sneeze. Ah! Phew!
Alright.
I've heard of keeping one's nose to the grindstone, but this is ridiculous.
So, when last we were here, we were talking about Colossal
Can't you
Con.
find anything heavier?
So, like I said, we were at the Legend...
Say, this loading of the
Words.
jolly
I
boat
can't say
sure
words.
feels good.
We were at the Legend of Zelda photo shoot, because PJ and Megan were dressed as Link and Kia,
That's
respectively.
a nose
And that's loading the jolly boat, ladies and gents.
That does it.
Oh, good work, Hawkins. Thanks to you, the jolly boat is loaded with provisions.
Yeah.
Thanks to who? Oh. If you seem to recall, it was me who got his nose bent out of shape. Oh, how quickly we forget.
And I didn't ask you to do that, but thank you all the same for lending your nose. Hi, Angel Marie.
Beautiful day for sailing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's it, man. Work hard, it will make you waka waka the plank. Ah, thank you, thank you.
Thanks.
That's it, man. Work hard, it will make...
Alright. He just says the same thing.
All hands on deck.
Oh, aye, aye, Captain. My hands are on deck. Now what should I do? Captain? Captain?
So real quick, let's weigh the anchor.
Might I remind you that one of your lessons is
Because this
to weigh
should
the
be
anchor?
one of the things that gives us a
That's okay,
stone.
Mr. Arrow. I already weighed it. It weighs 367 3/4 pounds. Very well. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but it will have to do.
The life at sea. There's salt in the air. There's wind in the sail. There's jellyfish in my shorts. That could hurt.
Yeah, that would hurt. Alright, so let's weigh the anchor.
Anchors away.
See, it's funny because it's a breaking joke.
Outstanding, Hawkins.
we
I
almost
hear
had
you and
treasure.
the Squire have weighed the anchor in magnificent fashion. We now can safely anchor the Hispaniola when we get to Treasure Island.
Yeah. But I think if we raise it and lower it a couple times, we'll get a note from Flint and another rock, hopefully. There's a note from Flint.
This be Flint again. You're starting to impress me, Hawkins. You're a lot like me when I was your age. Except you're honest, law-abiding. You don't carry a long, rusty knife strapped to your boot. Pirate you. I'm gonna give you a clue, Hawkins. Find the 4 diamond-shaped rocks, each bearing the mark of a single letter. They're the key to the treasure. If you use them wisely, you'll get the gold. If you don't, you won't! This be Flint.
Alright.
I wonder where we're going.
If I had a map, I'd tell you.
Thanks, Silver. But, yeah, so, they went to the Legend of Zelda shoot. And there's our rock.
One rock to go, Hawkins, and you and that blasted pirate of yours will be rolling in gold. Just one word, Hawkins. Beware the one-legged man. That's actually correct words, but who's counting? Hey, thanks.
I didn't catch that last part.
Ping.
Anyways.
Greetings, cabin mate Hawkins. It is my
Let's shoot this
distinct
cannon.
pleasure to introduce you to the Cannon Blaster Pro, the finest cannon we've ever made.
Is it an
Actually,
Apple
it's
product?
The only cannon we've ever made. According to the captain, you need to learn how to fire the cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a call if you need any instructions.
Will
Come
do.
on, Beaky, it's time for our next experiment.
Or Beaker. Hey, it is an Apple product. So, yeah, so they went to the photo shoot.
Ooh, we're getting closer. Try again.
Okay, this you kind of have to lead the shot a little bit. Okay, just not too much. What was I saying? So they went to the Legend of Zelda shoot. My shoots for the day were going to be, for the Saturday of the convention, was the Kingdom Hearts shoot and the Doctor Who shoot. Because if you don't remember from the last video, I was cosplaying as the 12th Doctor and the Master of Masters. From Doctor Who, Master of Masters, Kingdom Hearts. I missed that. No, I got
Ooh,
it.
a precise hit.
Words. Why can't I words? So I went to
Nicely done,
a
Hawkins.
couple
You fired
events
that
and
cannon
panels
like a
throughout the day.
seasoned deckhand. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Smollett. Just until, it was about time for the, for the Kingdom Hearts shoot, which was first.
I'd like to know one thing, Mr. Arrow.
Yes, sir.
Who hired this crew? This is without a doubt the seediest lot of cutthroats, villains, and scoundrels I have ever seen.
I will uncover the responsible party, Captain, and believe me, that party will take 40 lashes and walk the plank.
No, Mr. Arrow.
How about 1 lash and we make him walk the plank 40 times?
No lashes and no planks.
Aye, aye, sir.
I like
How
the idea
about
of walking
a
the
stern
plank
talking
40
to
times.
And a couple of shame on yous.
That's more like it. Good day, Mr. Arrow.
Good day.
So there's actually 2 activities here. You can play Mahjong on Smollett's table, and you can play or build the ship, which we have to do. Anyways, but let's play Mahjong.
Hi-ho, Hawkins. Here's a little game I picked up on my travels around the world. When ships want to communicate, they wave flags like the ones you see before you. Match the flags on my desk and we'll see what stories they have to tell. One simple rule. You can only match a flag that is free on either its left or right side. Go ahead, give it a go.
Anyways, so, yeah, my shoots were, yep, reset. So, my shoots were, the Kingdom Hearts shoot was at 3, and then the Doctor Who shoot was at 5. And I had to change costumes in between. Luckily, they had storage at the convention, which I used throughout the experience. So I got to the Kingdom Hearts shoot. Everybody loved the idea of my being a Master of Masters.
You did it!
There's this one cosplay group, V&M Cosplay Productions. I'm gonna play it one more time, just so I can finish this thought. V&M Cosplay Productions, they did a Kingdom Hearts panel there last year. One of them was dressed as Ephemer from Kingdom Hearts Key. and my being the Master of Masters, she was just making jokes like, "Why did you? You're the worst ever. You chose 5 unprepared children to do this, or you know, what's on the missing page?" And actually, with my Master of Masters cosplay, I have my book right here. I made this book, hand bound it. Between my dad and I, we were working on this like crazy. And I had missing pages that had different funny sayings and things on it, like Plaid is in, zippers are out, Kingdom Hearts delayed, which sadly came to pass, Kingdom Hearts 2018, which sadly did not come to pass, and one that just had the traitor is, and then like everybody's name and then crossed out, or things like may your heart be your guiding key and things of that nature. So yeah, It was a lot of fun being the Master of Masters with the Kingdom Hearts community at ColossalCon. Everybody was having a great time. Everybody was laughing, joking. Let's start with the front of the ship.
The front of the ship is called the bow.
Did you say bow? Thank you, thank you, thank you! Ah!
Sheesh. The bow has that nifty shape to help the ship pass through the water easily.
Alright, let's do...
The long pole coming out of the bow is called the bowsprit. It's used for fastening the lines that are attached to the sails. Attached to most bows is an intricate wood carving called a figurehead. The Hispaniola has 2 figureheads, a couple of ancient sailors named Statler and Waldorf.
They're ancient.
The main body of the ship is called the hull of the ship.
You're right, Captain. That's a hull of a ship. Ah!
Yeah.
The main deck is found on the top of the hull and runs the length of the ship. That's the cargo hold. It must always be accessible to the main deck. The small boat attached to the side of the ship is called the jolly boat.
The jolly boat? Funny, it doesn't look like a jolly boat. I sort of expected streamers and balloons. You know, that kind of stuff.
Well, not exactly, Squire. You see, the jolly boat is used for transporting the crew from ship to shore. Located at the stern is the helm. That's the raised area from which you steer the ship. Now, the word helm is also used to describe the ship's steering wheel. Hawkins at the helm. I like the way that sounds. The rear of the ship is called the stern, and stern also happens to describe Mr. Arrow, our distinguished first mate. The captain's quarters, where we are now, is located in the stern on this ship. Located at the base of the stern is the rudder. The rudder sits in the water and helps guide the ship through the water. Without its rudder, a ship would not be able to stay on course. Of course.
The puns are
The
too
tall
much.
pole toward the front of the deck is called the fore topmast. The tall pole toward the rear of the deck is called the mizzenmast. The tall pole in the center of the deck is called the mainmast. Towards the top of the mainmast is the crow's nest. And no, Squire, it's not for crows. It's for sailors to get a great view of the horizon.
Alright. We've made a ship. And there's a black spot on the back. It's a doomed vessel. It's not, but... yeah. We built ourselves a ship.
Oh, good work there, Hawkins. You've built a ship worthy of sailing the 7 seas. A ship in this shape is a ship-shaped ship in my book. Now let me see how ship-shaped things are with the Hispaniola. Feel free to keep building. See you around.
So, yeah, it's always so much fun getting together for the photo shoots, because, like, you're in your element, basically. If you go and you just basically hang out with a bunch of like-minded people that like the same thing that you do, to the same extent that you do, and it's just a good time. It's a good time. It was funny. After the photo shoot, because we used the full hour for the photo shoot, we still wanted to do more, so we just kind of went off to a different side that wasn't actively being used. And the person who organized the photo shoot was cosplaying Erica's. And I was going with them, and I was like, hey, if you need any more shots with the Master of Masters, can we do those first? Because I gotta go change for a different photo shoot. And they were understanding. They were like, okay, everybody that wants to do more photo shoots, follow Mom and Dad. Because the abbreviation for Master of Masters is Mom. Everybody's calling Erica's Dad, so it's like, follow Mom and Dad. And someone else was like, I don't know that we should follow Mom. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. That's a safe assumption there. So, yeah. Let's go out.
Wow. Night sure descends fast around here. What a beautiful evening for stargazing.
Yeah, it was daylight
Hawkins,
when I was in the
you'd make
room.
it up here. Care to take a guided tour of the northern sky?
Begging the captain's pardon, I was wondering if Hawkins would care to take a gander at the stars. 'Tis a beautiful night for sky watching.
I don't recall inviting you up here, Mr. Silver. And I'm sorry, but I was just about to guide Hawkins through the stars myself.
Well, what a shame. How about we let Hawkins gander? Ah, the sky's just jumping with stars, matey. Flint himself never stole such jewels. Take a gander. The way I see it, mate, the night sky's like a sea, and the stars are like ships floating upon its calm waves. Sometimes the stars form patterns. Smart folks call them constellations. Point out the constellations in the sky, and I'll tell you what I've learned through all my years on the seven seas.
Alright. So, yeah. It was just so much fun being at the theme park shoot.
The lyre, the musician of the night sky. He serenades the seekers of fortune and adventure. Listen for his song, Hawkins.
Then there was also the Doctor Who shoot, which was also a whole lot of fun. There was, it was so cool because like 2 people were dressed as the 13th Doctor already, and it just got me super hyped for the 13th Doctor. So like, I cannot wait for Doctor Who Series 11 to be out. It's gonna be a good time. I'm hyped.
You found it, matey. Ursa Major, the Great Bear. Some call it the Big Dipper because it also looks like a soup spoon. Ha! Leave it to an old sea cook to know that, eh, Hawkins?
But yeah, there at the Doctor Who shoot, there was a 7 to 10.
The Heavenly Hunter,
hang on.
a giant among men. They say he had a suit of armor made of gold. Sounds like a suit I might like to alter for myself, don't it, Hawkins?
So yeah, there was a 7 to 10, a 2, 2 12s, and an 11. There was also a Weeping Angel, a Missy, and a Donna
Pegasus,
Noble,
the great
which was
flying horse.
awesome to see all
But
of those.
don't believe everything you hear, Hawkins. From here,
And
he
several
looks like a
tortoises.
goat.
Several tortoises. 3, I want to say at most.
Hercules. He's known now as a great hero, but he was once a madman. Killed his own children in a fit of madness, I hear. But don't you worry about madmen. Long John will protect you from harm.
Yeah, and the Doctor Who shoot was super fun too, especially
Perseus,
with the
hero. A gentleman of fortune he might have been. Perseus killed the snake-haired
with the
Gorgon
2
Medusa,
12s.
who
There was a
could
lot
turn
of
men
like
to stone
rock and roll
with
shoots.
just one glance. They
was
say
fun.
he did it for
Because
love.
we both had,
but
we
he
were
may
both
have done it
not
for
only the
profit.
12th Doctor, we were
A
both
hero?
the 12th Doctor
Who can
with
say?
the guitar.
But legend has it that he was indeed a sea cook.
What a beautiful night. Sweet dreams, Hawkins.
Good night, Hawkins.
The starboard side. The port side.
Alright.
The Union Jack is the flag of Mother England.
Um... Ooh, is there more constellations?
Libra, the symbol of justice. The scales maintain a perfect balance.
I never
Remember
knew this
well,
was here.
Hawkins. The scales of justice prevail over all. Honesty and loyalty keep the scales balanced. Aquila the eagle, soaring high in the heavens. As the messenger of Zeus, Aquila once kidnapped the beautiful youth Ganymede, flying him to the top of Mount Olympus. Like Aquila, our own Mr. Arrow is a soaring messenger, or actually a sore messenger, especially when the crew doesn't listen to him.
I did not know that there was a second,
Cassiopeia,
map thing.
the queen. She once bragged that she was more beautiful than the sea nymphs. As a punishment, she was sentenced to circle the pole upside down forever. I know a certain pig who could learn a lesson in modesty from this constellation.
Treading on some thin water there, or thin ice there, Smollett. But, yeah, so,
Gemini, the heavenly twins, the Greek brothers, the Greek brothers, Castor and Pollux were inseparable. They joined the Argonauts on their legendary quest for the Golden Fleece. Unfortunately, the twins thought they were looking for golden geese, and their quest laid an egg. Ursa Minor, the little bear. Cute, isn't he? Know this one well, Hawkins, for it contains Polaris, the North Star. This star will always help you find your way. Of course, a compass always helps. Perseus, the hero. Now, Perseus killed the snake-haired Gorgon Medusa, who could turn men to stone with a single glance. A true hero who risked his life to save the woman he loved. Legend has it he was a frog. Wouldn't surprise me in the least.
That was fun doing it a second time.
Tomorrow is a big day, and a sailor must be well rested. Follow me. You there, wake up and go to sleep. You there, you are snoring in a no snoring zone. Cease and desist immediately. Here we are, Hawkins, your luxurious sleeping quarters. Good night, Hawkins. You did an excellent job today. The captain was very pleased with your performance.
Aren't you gonna tuck us in?
First mates do not tuck in. Good night.
Good night, Hawkins. Good night, Hawkins. Good night, Rizzo.
Good night, Gonzo. Good night, Hawkins.
Good night, Stevenson.
Good night, Jim boy.
Not so fast, Hawkins. Go to
Oh,
sleep.
drat. We went through that a little faster than I intended.
Hey,
We're still not
Hawkins,
quite done,
wake up.
but
I think I hear something.
I say we kill the captain now, along with that Hawkins and the other freaks. Apple, anyone?
And after that, we get that twit of a bear and make a rug out of it.
Yeah, and then we'll dress up like ladies with big hats and pointy shoes and dance on head.
Patience, you scurvy dogs! We'll take control of this ship soon enough. And if any of you mutiny before I say so, I'll do to you what I'm gonna do to them. I say we go ashore and find the treasure. When we return to the ship, we'll kill a lot of them, and the treasure will be ours.
Why, those little worms.
And speaking of worms, I'm hungry. When's breakfast?
actually, yeah, I'm kind of hungry too.
I knew this crew was rotten to the core.
We should go warn the captain.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
The aft is the back of the boat, the fore is in front.
I thought the 4 was between the 3 and the 5. Waka waka. Ah!
I can't with you.
Having it?
Alright, let's go up and talk to Smollett. No, I didn't want to go.
Whoa, extreme close-up.
Okay, Hawkins, you're looking at the inside of my wing. My wing is where
That's
I
not what I
carry our
wanted.
stuff. Now, when you want to close my wing, just tap on any of my green feathers. If you ever want to leave our adventure, just tap on the door. If you want to load or save an adventure, just tap the load or save buttons. Tap anything else to take a closer look. Oh, and Hawkins, be careful where you tap, okay? Because I'm ticklish. Oh, feathers!
Good to know.
Feathers!
Alright, let's go back down. Let's go up.
Then he said they would steal the treasure for themselves and return to the ship to
Quiet! It's too horrible to bear.
This situation calls for heroes!
Right. Pastrami, Swiss, hold the mayo. Let's go!
Yeah, and hot chilies on mine.
I knew this Silver wasn't to be trusted. Let me think about this for a moment. If we let him and his cohorts go ashore in the jolly boat, we'll be free to take the Hispaniola back to Bristol and leave them stranded on Treasure Island. Now, first things first. Okay, Hawkins, we've got to get to Treasure Island. Now, you and your friends have proven able and trustworthy sailors. I am therefore entrusting you with the honor of steering the Hispaniola to Treasure Island and setting our plan in motion. I shall be at your side as your navigator. Listen sharp, and together we'll see this through. When looking toward the bow, the left side of the ship is called the port side, and the port side of our helm is colored red. When looking toward the bow, the right side of the ship is called the starboard side. The starboard side of our helm is colored green, which happens to be your captain's favorite color. I really like the starboard side. Now, let's steer to Treasure Island. When I call out a direction, turn the helm to the correct position. A little more to the starboard side. You're sailing now. A little more to the port side.
Alright. But,
Good job.
yeah, so
A little more to the starboard side.
the plan when I was,
You're sailing now.
there,
A little more to the port side.
oops, was that, I was gonna go to the Kingdom Hearts photo shoot, then go to Ray
Good
Chase's
job.
autograph session,
A little more to the port side.
because he voiced the
You're
Master of
sailing
Masters
now.
for the English dub. Then I was gonna go get his autograph, quickly change into 12, and then go to the photo shoot. Sadly, that did not work out, because
Hawkins, you did it. You steered the Hispaniola to Treasure Island. Great job,
Thank you,
sailor.
Smollett.
Now let's get the crew into action. All hands on deck!
So, basically there was a confusion about where Ray Chase was going to be. I did not know that he was going to be in the new autograph hall.
Hey, mate, come a little closer, won't ya? I need a hand here before shoving off to the island.
Because they had...
Be quick about it. The tide is turning.
Because in the past they had autograph tables out
quick
on the main
about it.
floor
I'll give him quick about it.
Yeah, I got a good mind to tweak his nose.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
for
Could you do me now?
various other voice actors. And I swear there was a table for
Would you do
Ray
old
Chase
Long
there.
John a favor and hand him his crutch? I can't reach it from here.
Okay, Hawkins, I guess you should help the one-legged man. You know, the nice one-legged man who we overheard saying was gonna kidnap you and steal the treasure and kill everyone on board ship and... Wait, wrong. Don't help the one-legged man.
But, I mean, he did...
Grab him, boys!
Oh,
Gotcha. You're coming with us.
We got you now, Hawkins. The captain can't maroon us on the island with you on board.
Good thinking, Bush.
The CD you want looks like this.
so yeah, that's the end of disc 2. We got through that a little faster than I anticipated. But, I'm just gonna finish my story really quickly. So I thought he was gonna be on the main floor at the other autograph tables, not in the autograph hall. But as I eventually found out, he was in the autograph hall, so I went there and they said he was unfortunately full up. So I was like, okay. I decided I was going to go to get his autograph on Sunday. I was going to be wearing my Master cosplay Sunday anyways for the Kingdom Hearts panel that Mika Burton was hosting, which is really, really cool. I regret that I didn't have enough time to meet her. So, yeah. So the rest of the day went fine. We went swimming at Kalahari, which was fun and cool. We did night swim, a little less fun, because we thought the outdoors was going to be more open than it was, and it really wasn't, but, yeah. So, I mean, fun was still had to an amount, but I was freezing that night. I don't know why. But, yeah. So, I'll get to the Sunday story on Disc 3, which basically involves me meeting Ray Chase. So, yeah. I'm going to wrap up there. So, thank you all for watching. If you liked it, let us know. Like and comment down below. Subscribe if you're not already. While you're at it, check out the rest of our content. We've got the Dive Into the Hearts podcast with Joe Albone. We've got the backlog of all of our content, including the last section of Nerdy Nostalgia, which was the Return of the Phantom. We've got Grab Bag of Friendship, hopefully coming back. We've got Tom's series, I Have Issues. We've got, hopefully, Sly Cooper or Jak and Daxter. I still have to make the decision between the two, or I might put out a vote. Yeah. Every Wednesday, catch me over on Janky Shenanigans Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JankyShenanigans, every 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Pop Cultured podcast, which I'm on mostly every week. Provided the podcast hasn't been switched, flipped, canceled, or I can't make it. But yeah, so until next time, I will see you nerds later. Goodbye, everyone. And when you're a professional pirate...